This is the brother Daniela coming back again with another lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Arakak. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect brothers and sisters that are coming, that believe in this truth, man. The hopeful elect, man. And basically this is going to be a short in transit. Just real quick, I wanted to go into a vision, but this is not a vision of myself. It's not my vision. This is actually a vision of someone that I work with, all right, or should I say work under, that he told me as we were going to purchase something for his business, and I'm not going to tell which company I work for, but this individual is a so-called Christian, which a lot of us who are in the truth, we came out of the belief of Christianity, whether it be Baptist or Catholic or whatever it may be. So this individual, he's a so-called Christian, and sometimes I mention scriptures. I mention certain things to him, but I don't really go too deep into all these things. He might think I'm a Christian also, but I'm not. But basically, he told me that he had two dreams that he wrote down that were that he had about war, basically, and this guy, he has a sister that's in the army, that was deployed or whatever, and he had a dream where he was in the hood, and his sister showed up to the door, and there was like and I might be getting them mixed up a little bit, but there were Russian military planes in the sky, flying over American soil, right? And in another one, he was saying that he and another a brother, let's say brother, so to speak, in the Christian faith, was basically tussling and battling some military troops in the same area. And in my mind, it popped up, those Gurkha troops. He said the uniform they was wearing was like a Chinese type uniform. And hey man, that's in the scriptures, man. That's in the scriptures. Of the World War III. And out before that, he mentioned those dreams. We had a conversation about what was going on in Russia, and the Ukraine, and he asked me, what do you think about World War III? I said, from the looks of it, it looks like it's inevitable that it's going to happen, so basically, that's what he told me of the dream. One dream he was fighting soldiers with somebody, and then in another dream there was military planes, flying over America in American airspace while he was in the hood, and this devil's gonna have there's gonna be troops that come in to where Jake stays, man. All right, to off them or to haul them away to concentration camps. Okay, all sorts of things, man. There's basically going to be a war on the people. Really, a war on you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And this particular individual I'm talking about, he's a Jake. He's an Israelite also by bloodline. All right. Even though he thinks he's a Christian, he believes in that plantation Christianity. But yeah. So that's basically the visions that he told me. And this is Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterward, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall dream dreams." Right? All flesh. Right? That's Israelites, and you have heathens that are having these dreams also. Okay? But hey, you can say primarily really the those who believe in the Most High. You have brothers are having many dreams, man. Brothers that don't really have dreams are having dreams in this time, man. It says your young men shall see visions, right? It says your young men shall see visions. Okay? It says, "And also upon the servants and the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit." Right? So the things of the Most High Spirit that he's pouring out is what? Prophecy. Right? These dreams that take place are of things that are going to come to pass. Spiritual power. Brothers are dreaming about spiritual power. Deliverance from evil. Brothers are dreaming about that. The chariots, dreaming about that. Destruction, dreaming about that. War, World War 3, dreaming about that. And that was really the particular dream that this individual was having, a World War 3 dream, which is referred to as the third woe. Let me see if I could get this here. Just real quick, see if I can get another precept up in here. Third. Whoa. Right? Because these different wars in the scriptures were referred to as a woe, which woe is it's a statement or an exclamation of lamentation, right? They say they say woe is me, like that's a reaction to something very painful and sorrowful, man. So I'm pulling up to the one second. Park my car. Have a little bit of time. Right. So it says here, Revelations 11 and 14. It says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." Right. So you have the two woes: World War I, World War II, World War III. Now, actually, let's go to this is 11 and Revelations 11 and 14. So let's go to that in the blue letter, actually. Let's see what it says there for woe. Right, so Revelations 11 and 16. So like, is it 14? 14. Let's see. Right. So here it says, yep, 14. Oh, yep. Let me see here. Revelations 11 and 12. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. Like, come up here. Right? And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and the enemies beheld them. So this is that strangeness of their salvation, as is spoken about in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Right? They ascended up into a cloud. So the Lord can deliver all the elect, okay, all the elect into one cloud, man. He can do that. The Lord, NASA encountered a chariot that was 3 times the size of the earth, right? Heading toward the earth on the surface of the sun, 100 times the size of the earth. If the Lord wanted to beam up the entire earth, he could do that, right? So the Lord can deliver all of the elect into one chariot. Now, whether he has a little, a shuttle ship, so to speak, a smaller chariot that goes and pick up the elect and then they bring them to the bigger ship, whether he does it that way or just use one big ship and just gather everybody, we have yet to see. But we know that the Lord is going to use the chariots to deliver his elect. So, with that being said, we're going to keep going. It says, and the same hour was there a great earthquake. Right? What's that earthquake represent? Right? That nuclear destruction. It says in the same hour. So in the same hour destruction is coming. That's going to be when the Lord is beaming the elect up here out of America. And like I said, it could be multiple chariots in different places that beam up the elect, and they all regroup into one, into the fathership, man. There was another vision that my wife's younger brother had, where there was a giant chariot that the military fighter jets were trying to shoot at, and shooting missiles and everything, and it wasn't really phasing the chariot at all. And he said that there was smaller chariots coming out of it. He was describing it as spaceships or UFOs, because he's a kid. He was like 9 or 10 years old. So right, it says 13 again, 11 and 13. It says, the same hour was there a great earthquake, and a 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain men 7,000. So 7 represents completion. So a complete number of men were appointed to be slain, okay, by this great earthquake, by this destruction. It says, and the remnant were affrighted. So the remnant represents the elect, those who are left over, okay, from the destruction of America, man. All right, the remnant were afraid, man. Hey, if we be of the hopeful elect, man, we're gonna be scared too, man. Right? But the Lord is gonna deliver us if we be of the hopeful elect. We'll be affrighted, man, because we're gonna escape by the hair on our chins, man. In the nick of time, so to speak, man. Right? We're gonna be wanted to be delivered before destruction happened. Right? Like these plantation Christians be saying, man. What's, because they jake. They say what? He don't come on. He don't come. God don't come on. He don't come when you want him to come, but he come right on time, and the Lord is gonna come right on time, man. It says, and gave glory to the power of heaven. So even in fear,
incoming call. Press the pickup button to answer.
we're gonna give glory unto the Most High, man. Like I said, and I'm saying, the hopeful elect, man. Right? It says the second woe is past. So that's the Second World War. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So that great earthquake where 7,000 were slain, that's that nuclear destruction. There are going to be so many missiles of such magnitude pelting America that is going to cause the earth to shake, man.
Incoming call.
And this is what's coming.
The pickup button to it.
This is what's coming. All right.
I need to ask a question.
It's a lot.
End of the message.
My wife trying to text me. Right? It says right, so that's the point here I wanted to get this to, since I mentioned it. There's going to be many missiles causing that great destruction. It's going to cause the earth to shake, man. Right? And many people are going to die in it, man. And we don't want to be those people, man. Let me see here. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Yes. Right, but this just lets you know that the Lord has these, he's pouring out his spirit on all flesh, man. Even those that don't know him, man. Okay? Even those that don't know him, and I haven't asked, and I'm not gonna ask whether or not he knows I don't know if he knows about the Israelites. All right, or whether or not he's an Israelite, I don't know. But this is what he told, the dream that he told me. So Salakia. To and fro like a drunkard, KJV. Right? So this is Isaiah chapter 24. I'm gonna see what it says in 19. Oh, let me see. Oh man, yep. All right, Isaiah chapter 24 verse 18. It says, "And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in a snare, and in the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake." Right, we talk about that earthquake. An earthquake is when something shakes. The word quake means to shake. It says, "The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved, and the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again." Right? So there's going to be a great shaking with that destruction. It's going to be like nothing you ever seen ever in your life. All right? Ever in history, because this is nuclear war. This is new, man. This is new. A world war with nuclear weapons, man. This is going to be the war to end all wars, man. It's not going to be war in our kingdom, man. It's going to be peace for us first and foremost, and then even for the other nations, man. They're going to be at peace too, man. But hey, man, this is going to be grand, man. Right? But before that, leading up to that, you have to have this C Ragma, The sea rockma has to be basically put mandated, man. You know, they have to put you under the penalty of death if you don't take the sea rockma. This thing has to come forth first, all right, and then, you know, the destruction and deliverance. You know, but leading up to that, things are gonna get very straight, right? Very difficult, very hard. Temptation is gonna increase. Affliction is gonna increase. All right, but the Lord is gonna have, you know, He's gonna have those that are of His elect. He's gonna take care of them, man. You know, and you're gonna have these different military troops from other countries set foot on American soil, right? This is gonna be a war ground, a war zone, right? First time in the history of America. Now, America has had wars, but they've been internal, right? But there hasn't been, since America was established, there hasn't been foreign troops from multiple countries, okay, marching and trudging on American soil, you know. So America's gonna see war on its soil. So, you know, just wanted to get that real quick. And with that, hope you were edified. Shalom.